So the subject of the simulation theory, Elon Musk and his being a smart guy and saying that the chances of being, what is it they call, is it root existence or core existence, is like 1 in a billion. I will say it's one of those mind-bending topics, but it also, I think it takes a concept and it puts it in like an extrapolated position. So, not to get too wordy, so 2 ways of calculating the location of a point in a 3-dimensional or 2-dimensional plane. You can interpolate the location of a point by known distance and known time, and if it's within a given range, an expired range, if it happens within that range, then that point is called interpolation. Meaning, if I'm driving from Tampa to Gainesville and I'm on Interstate 75 and I'm going that's from south to north, and if I'm driving at the rate of 72 miles per hour, after 45 minutes, I was in Brooksville. And you can literally see where I was in Brooksville because I've already made it to Gainesville. Now, if I haven't made it to Atlanta, because I'm continuing to head north, I could say, well, I've been going 72 miles per hour for an hour. So eventually, the chances of me getting to Atlanta are like 100% because I'm on the path to Atlanta. It doesn't take into account twists and turns and everything else. And that to me is the problem with revering these ultra intelligent people. There's few people that I think that stand up to him and say, wow, that's a dumb idea. Like the tunnels in Los Angeles. And I even talked to a guy who was a retired engineer about it. Like, how are you going to make tunnels in an area known for its earthquakes? And the guy's defense was like, well, Elon Musk is very intelligent, so he may know something we don't know about tunnels and earthquakes and tectonic plates and all that stuff. I still can't wrap my head around it. I think making a tunnel system in an area of earthquakes is insane. Absolutely insane. When there's even areas that collapse. So the simulation theory, for us to be existing in a simulation, it's interesting on one aspect because if you approach life in that way, it reinforces that life can make logical and calculable sense, with the exception of feelings and emotions that can affect your path. But I think the idea of a simulation theory brings you a little bit more back to, I don't want to say the Stoics, but kind of brings you into a calculated life, I think. What the big argument against a simulation theory would be is how some scientists predict that if there are intelligent species elsewhere in the universe and their intelligence is, say, 300 times greater than ours, their concepts and understanding of existence would be something that we don't even have a way of comprehending. But it's an interesting conversation. And when I saw The Matrix, there was some philosophical concepts that I sort of knew, but the writers of that story, the sisters now, just presented it in a way that's easy to comprehend. Like, existence is a bunch of chemicals and synapses firing in your brain, and how you respond to them, and what is your core existence. But it's a very narcissistic approach, if that's the right word for it, because it means that I exist. However, everybody else is, what do the kids call it? An NPC, a non-player character. But everybody else has the same chemical and synapse experience going on too. So, I don't know. Just some thoughts, as Bo of the Fifth Column would say. Just a thought. Yeah, just a thought, pal. All right. All that being said, out of all the billionaires, I like Warren Buffett over Elon Musk. Yeah, I said it. I said what I said. All right, catch y'all later.